Lamar Jackson is the MVP of the NFL this season. Lamar Jackson, quarterback for the Baltimore Ravens, he is the MVP for this season. I don't care that he's won the award before. This year, he's been balling out. Like I said, I've been watching a lot of NFL playoff games, great games lately. I don't really have a horse in the race because I don't have a team. Y'all know me. I'm mainly a basketball dude. I'm a hooper. You know what I'm saying? Basketball is my favorite sport. I like the way they dribble up and down the court. Now I'm just playing. But yeah, no. Hoops is my main thing, but I do watch, football when there's not a good game on. Lakers are trash right now, so, that's my life. But man, the Baltimore Ravens, they're making a good playoff run right now. They really pushing. And Lamar Jackson, who I'm saying is the MVP, for this season, he's leading the squad. Obviously, they got pieces. You know what I'm saying? They got Odell Beckham. They got a great running back core. They got a great defense, of course. But yeah, I don't know if they have what it takes to get to the Super Bowl. But what I will say is I would like to see the Baltimore Ravens in the Super Bowl this season. I think Lamar Jackson has proved himself time and time again. And, for one reason or another, and I think some of us might know what that reason is, especially when it comes to black quarterbacks, he don't get his respect due. You know what I'm saying? Lamar Jackson, he don't get the love he should get from football analysts, from football commentators, you know what I'm saying, from those that talk about the game and whatnot. He don't get the love he deserves. But nah, he definitely is the MVP this season. And I would like to see them in the Super Bowl. I really would. I think the Ravens, they've won a couple Super Bowls already in the past with, Ray Lewis and some of their more complete teams back when they had, total offense and defense all together. I think Lamar Jackson, he's the main, reason for their success. But he's got a few key players around him as well that help that Baltimore engine run. But they've got a serious matchup next weekend, y'all. Lamar Jackson and the Baltimore Ravens versus Patrick Mahomes and Kansas City. Now, that's going to be a serious matchup. It's going to be a great game. Honestly, next weekend, as far as next weekend goes, that's the game I'm most looking forward to. I'm looking forward to, the Niners and the Lions, of course. But this Kansas City Baltimore game, this is the one. Two black quarterbacks dueling, going against each other. Obviously, I'm rooting for Lamar Jackson. I told y'all before, not that I have anything against, Mahomes, but his family is just annoying to me. I'm tired of the Travis Kelce and Taylor situation, dating thing. Like, that's just, it's played out. You know what I'm saying? It's enough already. And also, the Baltimore, they're the underdog in this situation. The Chiefs have been in the last 4 or 5 Super Bowls, I want to say. Don't quote me on it. Do your research, do your Googles. But they've been in the last couple Super Bowls and they've won a few already. So I'm like, nah, they good. You know what I'm saying? Let somebody else get in there, mix it up, get a chance to, get a ring and win the Super Bowl. And I would love to see, even if they don't win it, I would love to see Lamar Jackson at least get to the Super Bowl this season. Regardless, like I said, Lamar Jackson is the MVP for this year. No doubt about that. He is the league MVP for the 2023-2024 NFL season. But I would like to see him beat Patrick Mahomes and Kansas City and move on to the Super Bowl. So we'll see what happens, y'all. I'm interested in what y'all think. So, feel free to comment below and whatnot. But when it comes to Kansas City versus Baltimore, I'm rooting for Baltimore. I'm rooting for Lamar Jackson. I want to see Lamar Jackson win. I want to see Lamar Jackson win now because people have been hating on him for years. The same way they always usually hate on black quarterbacks who have the ability and the agility to run the ball and scramble. And I'm not going to say I never understood that, but it's unwarranted. You know what I'm saying? You got these commentators and talking heads hating on black quarterbacks just because they have the ability and they decide to run and they scramble out of the pocket. And in my mind, and I feel like other people feel like that's a skill. it's over for quarterbacks like, the Peyton Mannings, the Tom Bradys that used to play, where they just sit in the pocket all day and, they throw from the pocket and they can't run. Like, it's over for that. Like, I feel like all quarterbacks nowadays, for the most part, you got to be able to run. You got to be able to scramble out of the pocket. And if you can't, you're going to be hitting the turf a lot. You're going to be hitting that grass. You're going to be hit a lot in general because you can't move around. You ain't got no, you know what I'm saying? You ain't got no squabble. You know what I mean? So we're going to see what happens with Baltimore. Like I said, they got a serious matchup, a serious game versus Kansas City next weekend. And that game will decide who goes to the Super Bowl between those two teams. Just so it's clear, I'm rooting for Baltimore. I'm rooting for Lamar Jackson. And Lamar Jackson is the MVP of this season. Straight up.